What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Kazan, and we'll bring you more Eternal Evolution content. Now, before we get into this video, please do click like, subscribe, and comment below to help the channel grow. Okay, so I haven't even looked at this yet. I haven't even looked at it yet, but let's have a little look at the information to see what's up with this event. Now, this event has 15 chapters, each of which has 10 stages. The 10th stage of each chapter has a powerful boss that can be defeated to earn wealth of rewards. The health and energy of heroes are persistent across battles. Heroes that have been killed cannot be used in subsequent battles. When you lose a battle, the health and energy of enemies will persist to the new battle. Any enemy units that have been killed will not respawn when the battle countdown timer ends. All heroes on the battlefield will die. So that basically means if we lose to a team, that the enemy health isn't going to recover and they're not going to respawn if we go to attempt again. Number 3 is you may reset your heroes once a day. When heroes are reset, their health is restored to max and their energy is reset to 100%. The reset function refreshes every day at 5 AM. Number 4, when an allied hero is deployed, they may receive a trigger class bond if the conditions are met. Make use of class bonds to reduce the difficulty of stages. Okay, so we'll have to have a little look into that to see what the class bonds are there to reduce the difficulty of certain stages. Number 5, the first 10 players to clear a chapter will be named Herald and will provide the Herald's power buff to all players who challenge a stage after them. The buff greatly reduces the basic stats of enemies in the corresponding chapters. So that means if people are already clearing ahead, it means it's going to make content easier for everyone else. So I hope you have a mega whale in your server to help you progress faster. Number 6, the event will remain active for a limited time. The final rewards will be issued in accordance with the progress of players at the end of the event. Number 7, in the Twilight realm, enemies will gradually deal more damage over time. Damage starts to increase from 45, 90, 125 seconds for normal, elite, and boss stages, respectively. Okay, so that's all good. We've had a look at the description. We kind of understand it. There's obviously a ranking system to this as well. Now, people have already been progressing, which means I get to progress. What's up, Enter? What's up, Al Tariq? Anyone else here that I know? Blaster, I love this name, Blaster Beta. Anyway, okay, boss rewards. Now you can see here that the rewards are pretty, unreal. But, to get to level 1, just get rank 1 is going to be very, very tough. However, the ranks below are still very, very, very kind. This Triple S hero shard here is super, super nice. Rewards will be distributed according to the ranking after the event ends. And even if we go down between 31 and 100, we're still getting a very good reward, especially with the gene mutation crystals. We are still getting triple S shards down. It's only 40, and we do need 60 to progress to get one. But, we're getting mythic runes, we're getting diamonds, and then 101 plus, which means everyone will get this reward. Absolutely everyone will get the Hero Selection Shard B, which is only 30, but it's still pretty good. And then the gene mutation crystals, 500 diamonds, and 50 mythic runes, which is nothing to be shied at, guys, especially when we're getting these rewards as well. 10 advanced recruitment cards, and hero shard there, 1,000 diamonds, and some gear, increasing gear, 10 limited summons here. This is a really, really, really good rewards, especially thinking that a lot of people can progress this. Okay, let's have a little look at what teams is. And this is our team. This is all of our heroes in our arsenal. I'm assuming that these will have an overall effect on the battle. I'm unsure. So let's have a little look. Let's go into a battle. Let's have a look what that looks like. Forester Goodbyes, 110. And Herald's Power is 10 already from people progressing, which means each level of Herald's Power reduces the damage and health of enemies by 2%, up to a total of 10 levels. So that's 20% easier. The buff can be claimed from the speedrun leaderboard and can only take effect for the current chapter. Okay, I've already claimed this, and I kind of wish I had have waited there for a later chapter so it was easier for me. The reward from this chapter is as follows. It's very, very generous. A lot of summons, diamonds, and shards too. So let's have a little look here. Do I just click on someone? I want to click on a spider chick. What does this do? Recommended energy bond, hunter bond, and tank bond. Okay. Dangerous members of the Spider Queen roam the forest and have an ability of Bloodline Call that can summon a huge number of summoned spiders and link their life to it. An ancient class born energy buff can deal considerable damage to summoned creatures. This is obviously the lineup, but they're all one level 120 on this chapter. Let's go for the Hunter Bond. Let's go for the... Oh, wow, this is a big setup here. Holy cow. So what? Did we just put in Ah, okay, I see, I see. Okay, so these are bonds here, right? And it can upgrade damage on what we do. All right, so let's just throw in what I would normally throw in. And we're going to throw in Tyler as well. Let's throw in Crete. Where's Crete? Where he is. Crete, and then we're not going to go over healer for now. We're not going to go over healer for now. We're going to throw in Falvea. Okay, we're going to put Tyler into the front. We'll not remove that a second. And then Falvea at the back here. It is a recommended hunter bond, but, you know, what do we have here? We have 2 hunters giving us, when an allied hunter attacks a target with a shield, they inflict 200% bonus damage. Wow, okay, that is pretty huge. Maybe even worth just taking out another hero and throwing in anyone there. Damage taken by all units in the party cannot exceed 30% of their maximum health. That's when you have 1 of each. Okay, that's kind of cool as well. I mean, we don't have any allied supports on the field, so we're just going to take it for the stats. All right, let's have a little look here at the challenge. I mean, it is going to be easy. It is going to be easy, but then it will progress. They just had a shield there put on of 1.1 million, and that's why it's saying to have that bond so that we can deal extra damage. However, early on, I think we'll be absolutely fine. They're not going to damage our tanks, meaning our DPS can just sweep through this quite nicely. So that's already a victory there. Now, obviously, we get a separate one again, a Hunter Bond. We'll just take the Hunter Bond for now, and we'll continue this way. So it saves our team presets, meaning we can keep going through. It'll be interesting to see what happens on the next stage as well. I'm still hyped about these rewards that are in this. Energy Bond. We're going to keep going on the Hunter Bond route. Alright, I'm going to keep progressing this for a little bit. So I'm going to stop recording, and then once we get towards the end, where it's the boss, I'm going to start recording again then, so that you guys can see what's to come. Alright, so I just stopped recording. I had to restart again because there's only one enemy here, and this was on the 4th stage of the chapter, or 4th chapter of the stage, whichever way it goes. And this is one of the most dangerous enemies in the Twilight Lands that has an ability to split into large numbers of aberrant creatures. An ancient class bond energy buff can deal considerable damage to summoned creatures. So we're not gonna go throwing in energy, but we are just gonna go how we are. I want to kind of see how this battle goes, so that you guys can see as well what to expect coming forwards. They're dealing a lot more damage than previous. Wow, okay, you see the split there. Hey, we kind of needed. Holy cow. You know, this is a great event. I've got to admit, this is a great event. It's very fun. Okay, then they respawn back into their standard forms, meaning we can nuke them down for the win. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that battle. That was a bit of fun. Also, the rewards are very good. That's on a rare hero and on a gene mutation crystal and 200 diamonds as well, just for that stage. Okay, so I'm going to then repeat now to where I was until we get to the boss. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we made it to the boss, and I'm not going to lie, I did lose Tyler. So that's going to be interesting to see how we do against the boss. Showing it is kind of tough as well, even at level 120. The energy bond here, you know, I'm going to say that you really should be focusing towards your bonds. So, wow, like this seems to be a very big playing point too, so definitely go towards that. So we're going to put in Sorietta as well, who isn't good amazing, I will be honest, but then we're going to have Serena here to help heal Oak, and we'll just see what this kind of does against the boss. Hopefully all is okay and we do progress. It would be a shame to falter at this stage now. I'm hoping he hasn't got like a huge AoE. I kind of should have read what he does. There we go. Wow, he summoned in another Bone Dragon. There's an AoE. What is that, a poison? I mean, he's dying pretty fast, which doesn't look like an issue. What is the other dragon doing? Wow, he just built up like an AoE nuke. Luckily, I have Emma doing crazy amount of damage so that we're not in this battle for too long. There's the AoE poison breath again, which is periodically doing damage over time while that breath is ongoing. Okay, so that's that. We don't, that extra little bone dragon there does do nothing. Is that an elite hero? It's a rare hero shard, but it's not bad for the chapter completion or the stage completion. Here's the chest for our rewards from the completion, which is very, very nice. Chapter complete. Does that mean we can go on to the next one now? Obviously, we go back out and then we re-enter into the next chapter, which I'm assuming is going to be a lot tougher. It's got to be a lot tougher. It has to be, right? What are they going to be? 140. Okay, so an upgrade of levels by 20. So 20 more levels than usual. Here's the speedrun leaderboard that we can claim our rewards for coming into each chapter, which is super, super nice, actually. That's actually super nice. To try and leave it later on into the day when you're doing this so that people have already done it. And then you get the easier version of this. And you obviously get your diamonds as well. Okay, so let's have a little look here on what we're going to fight. Hunt bond. Let's go for an energy bond if we can. I know we can. Okay, so it's going to have to be Hunter. So we're going to take out Sorietta, and then we're going to put in another Hunter. Doesn't matter who. I don't think he has much gear on, but, we'll take the bond. We'll take the bond that we get given. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we'll just kind of have a little look at this new chapter, see how much difficult it is. Oak is taking a bit more damage than before, but that's to be expected, right? It's a harder stage. This kind of gives you an outlook, though, of what this event entails. It's a long-winded event. It's 14 days. So it gives you time to progress your account and able to tackle it in the way you want to tackle it. You are going to need a set amount of heroes, though, with different classes, we'll call them. Different classes. So Vanguard, Tank, Hunter, Energy, all of that. That's going to make a huge difference to your progression. So you may want to switch in different heroes while you're progressing through. I want to go back to Energy Bond. We're going to take out this hero because he didn't really do much. We're putting Sorietta there for that bond. So really do progress as far as you can until you've lost your heroes, and then don't forget that the next day you're going to get a free reset on all your heroes, so they're going to be back to full health, full energy, so we can go straight back into the action and do your dailies, do your dungeons, equip all the gear that you can to improve your team, and then re-tackle this event. Okay, this should be the sort of last thing you do on your day on your account, so that you're the strongest that you can be to progress as far as you can progress. Okay, we got a basic summary from that as well. All right, guys, I feel like I covered the base kind of need on this event. We'll update later on to see how far I do get in Twilight Lands. If you enjoyed this video, please do click like, subscribe, and comment below to help this channel grow. And I will see you all again on the next video. Take care, everyone.